Hi, it's Rob here. I'm in my Cupra Born. I am going to do some sort of real scenario charging at a public charger. So, yeah, I'm down to sort of 14%. And I'm going to get to my sort of destination, but I'm not going to get back from a destination. So I'm going to stop at, it's not Watford Gap, I think it's Northampton Services Junction 15A on the M1. There's a Gridserve station there, and we're going to charge probably to sort of 50% or thereabouts. Let me have a quick look. So battery heating is sort of completed, so the capability of the car is 150 kilowatts. So yeah, we'll stop at a fast charger, say charge it to sort of 50% and sort of see how we get on, to be honest. I'll bring you back when I'm there. I'm just a couple of minutes away, and we'll see how we get on. Alright, see you in a bit. Right, this is it. I'm at Gridserve in Northampton Services, just about to do the business. Back in a sec. Right, so this is it. We came in at 14%. I'm going to charge it up to 50%. It's gradually sort of ramping up the current. The Cupra Born said it can take up to 150 kilowatt charging, so we'll see where it gets to. This is a high power charger. I'm not sure what the capability is. So we're a bit over what it says, which is fine. 160 kilowatts. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this on it, to be honest, I think. So once it reaches sort of 50%, it's saying time left 8 minutes, which is it's not bad. I don't need any more than sort of 50%. When I get home, I can plug it into my AC sort of charger and top the rest up. But yeah, yeah, so we'll keep on it. What you'll find it will do, it starts off sort of slowly, then it sort of creeps up to its sort of maximum, and as it sort of the charge sort of progresses and reaches its sort of end point, it will start to sort of slow down again. So you know, it's I've been explained, it's like filling up a glass of water. You want to start off a bit slowly, then you can kind of whack it in quite quickly, but the aim is to fill the glass up without overspilling it at all. So obviously towards the end you just drip sort of thing, and that's the way the battery works, to be honest. So yeah, so we put 5% in it already, not going too badly. It's saying time left 7 minutes. So it's absolutely pissing it down here. This is Northampton Services Junction 15A on the southbound side at the Gridserve. Always been very happy with Gridserve. I came straight here. There was nobody. There was an empty charger, a high power charger. So yeah, I've come in here, entered my details, started to sort of charge. And yeah, no problems. I don't have range anxiety with this car anyway, to be honest. It's very good. But oddly enough, I've actually booked myself in to have a new battery fitted in my phone today, my iPhone. So it's like an unscheduled sort of thing. So I'm going to go and do that after this is charged, off to Corby to have a new battery. But yeah, no, we're going well. We are going well. So current mileage on the car, 12,469. Time left 6 minutes. I've been very happy with this car. It's not cheap. 44 grand it was with the sort of extras, which is it's not cheap. You know, that was sort of house money 20 years ago. Well, 25 years ago, but it isn't now. That's kind of car money, to be honest with you. But no, we're doing well. We're doing well. So I'm just going to keep this rolling, so you can see exactly what's happening. We're up to 175 kilowatts charging now. which is good. This car has got battery preheating, so you can kind of activate the preheating, so it's at its sort of optimum temperature. Well, when you get to the car charger, if you come here with a stone cold battery, it won't charge quickly. Obviously, if the charger itself is not a high power charger, it won't charge quickly. You have to sort of do your part and sort of your diligence as well. So yeah, what are we now? It's saying less than 5 minutes remaining. So we're still at 174 kilowatts charging speed, very good. So once it probably gets to sort of 40% or thereabouts, I'd imagine the sort of charging speed will dip a bit, because I say it wants to get to 50% without going over 50%, so it starts off slow, ramps it up, keeps it up, and then towards the end it sort of tails off, and yeah, that's it. So that's not bad. 30%. So that's putting 16% in a couple of minutes, which is not bad. So don't be worried about an electric car. Once you've charged it a couple of times, you won't have a problem. You'll kind of, any anxiety over public charging sort of disappears. It really works best if you have got your own sort of AC charger at home. You can either sort of plug it in with the sort of the 3-pin plug if you don't use your car very much, or if you use your car a bit more, you know, you can have a charger installed, which is what I've got. It's a 7 kilowatt AC charger. If you're fortunate enough to have 3-phase where either you live or at a business you work at, I think you can get sort of 22 kilowatt chargers. So if you wanted to stop charging at any point, just hit the stop charging button. I'm going to shut up for a minute and just watch this do its thing. I would nip out and get a coffee, but I don't want to get wet, so I'm happy just sitting in my car at the moment. It's saying less than 2 minutes, which I think is a bit optimistic. Less than 1 minute. I don't really believe that, but we'll see what it does. You normally hear a sort of an audible sort of click as it finishes. Just gone up to less than 2 minutes again. So as it sort of nears its charging limit, you'll see this will sort of tail off. I think it's starting to do that now. We were at like 175 or thereabouts, weren't we? So okay, it's all clever stuff. It's all managed by the car and the charger to sort of look after the battery as best as possible. Don't sort of strain the battery, and yeah, you don't really need to do anything just apart from sort of plug it in, to be honest with you. Sorry for shaky cam, I'm getting a sore arm here. Yeah, so we can see it slowing down here, 112, 111. This might not be very interesting if you're not interested in charging your EV. If not, you can put it on before you go to bed and it will help you fall asleep. So we came in at 14%, so with my slightly rubbish maths, that's sort of we've put 36%, or we will have put 36% into the battery, you know, because we're only charging to maximum charge 50%. So far it's taken 10 minutes and 44 seconds, and it's not far off being done. Should hear that magic click any minute now. If for any reason it doesn't stop, and there we go, cable unlocked. So grand total of time 11 minutes and 45 seconds. So yeah, that's not bad. I'm very happy with that. I've always liked Gridserve. Yes, we're now up to 50% with 148 miles of range, so wonderful. Let's unplug and crack on. Right, so that's it, just finishing at Gridserve.
Turn right.
Just plug back into my Waze, it will find the route. Yeah, so if you're enjoying this this Cupra Born public charging video, please consider subscribing, click the notifications, and also the like button if you like. It does make a big difference to the channel. The algorithm has to be kept sort of happy. I do need to try and sort of monetize this. It takes sort of 3 months of continuous sort of publishing and people watching and liking and commenting and all of these things, so doesn't cost you anything. Please do that, it does help a lot. And I say, yeah, we'll be back for more public charging shenanigans. Yeah, so the grand total was in from Gridserve. It was £26.88. That took us from 14% up to 50%, so that was 36%. I don't know how that works out in the grand scheme of sort of pricing, but that's what you get typically when you sort of use a public charger. So yeah, no, it worked very well. No problems with the charger, no problems with anything really. It all just worked. So that was excellent. And yeah, catch you next time.